Greyhawk 1 from the Marine Medium Tiltmotor Squadron 161, known as the Greyhawks. Up here with us is First Lieutenant Cooch. He was on the airplane yesterday, weren't you, sir?
Yes, sir, I was. I was doing the demo last night.
Hey, great looking airplane. How long have you folks had them?
We've had them since 2006 operationally.
And how many in the inventory at Marine Corps Air Station?
At Miramar, we have about 6 squadrons.
6 squadrons at about. Well, watch this, ladies and gentlemen. This airplane has the capability of vertical takeoff and landing, and then transforming itself into what we call the airplane mode. Here we go. Just like a helicopter.
I don't mind it.
MV-22 Osprey is a medium-lift assault support tilt-rotor aircraft, and it was designed to replace the CH-46C night helicopter that served the Marine Corps for nearly 5 decades. But it's not simply a helicopter that you witness just there. It's part airplane and part helicopter. What you are witnessing right now is one of the benefits of the tilt-rotor aircraft, and that is speed. In the airplane mode, as you see it now, the V-22 Osprey is capable of speeds more than double the aircraft that it replaced. To the Marines on the ground, that means they can more rapidly build up combat power, achieve greater tactical surprise, and of course that means expanding that golden hour. This aircraft brings more of our troops within the golden hour range because of its speed. In combat, speed saves lives. In a turn out there now, and you notice that those nacelles on the tip of each wing have been rotated to the horizontal position out of the vertical position used for takeoff. And now we are in the airplane mode, and we're at about 300 miles an hour coming down the runway. Ladies and gentlemen, today being flown by Captain Joshua Donnie King. The co-pilot is Captain Bobby Tebow Schwartz. Sergeant Michael Wren, crew chief, and Sergeant Joshua Payne, the other crew chief, on board today. All right, here we go. From the left, ladies and gentlemen, executing a high-speed pass at just 500 feet above the runway at almost 300 miles an hour. Now, if you watch carefully, you'll see the crew of Greyhawk 1 bringing the nacelles out of the down stops and start rotating them into the vertical position. They're going to change from the airplane mode to VTOL mode or helicopter mode. Instead, the pilot controls those nacelles with a simple thumb switch and then execute a backing maneuver to show you the capability of the MV-22 Osprey. Here we go. Watch those nacelles. Incidentally, it does have the capability of 1 and 2 fails to support the power on the other side. So you have redundant capability here. Now watch the nacelles as they are in the vertical position now, bringing them past the vertical to slow the helicopter / airplane down as he gently lowers it to the ground. And then the nacelles will go back to complete vertical. Gear comes down, and we are now in the hover mode. Now, bet you've not seen an airplane do this before. Perhaps on the runway you've seen it, but not in the air. This demonstrates the maneuvering capability of the Osprey. Has a digital fly-by-wire system on it. It is the first production aircraft to have a fly-by-wire system. 3 flight control computers take the flight control inputs of the pilot and, of course, then converts them into the required prop rotor control services. So movements maintain the control of the aircraft. Now, a 90-degree turn here in front of you in the hover position. Probably get a little side flight here. Yep. As
Crew chief's waving at you.
Say again?
Crew chief's waving at the crowd. There we go.
Oh, very good. Remind you that not only is this a land-based helicopter slash airplane, but it can perform off of the decks of ships, external cargo loads, and the such. And it can land in total brownout conditions, and if you're wondering what that is, for instance, in the desert with a lot of downwind from those blades, there's a lot of sand blowing up, and it immediately becomes totally browned out. You can't see the surface or the horizon. Back now, sideward flight. I think we're going to get a little bow to the crowd here, aren't we?
Yes, sir, we are.
How does he do that?
All right, so he's bringing the nacelles aft, bring the nose down. That equals out the thrust vector, so that therefore we're no longer moving, but the nose is down.
Okay, he's going to bow to us, so when he bows, first he's going to do a 360.
Yes, sir.
There. When he bows to us, lets everybody put their hand in the air and wave to him. You can see the crew chief waving out the side, but let's all give him a big wave when he bows to us.
There we go, crew chief on the ramp as well.
Goes to the 97 nacelle nose low hover. Now stand by to wave, because he's going to give a big bow to the crowd. Up and then a little bow. All right, let's wave to him. Nice bow from the MV-22 Osprey. Pilot can tilt the fuselage to an angle matching the ground during slope landing, so they can actually land on the side of a hill, provided that they've got rotor blade clearance there. Now, into the wind, executes a vertical landing for us. And then he's going to change to the 60-degree rolling takeoff. Watch now as the nacelles come forward. Spools them up, and there come the nacelles. And we're going into the 60-degree rolling takeoff. Using this system instead of vertical, it allows them to take off with a lot more weight on board than they would using the vertical lift system.
Yes, sir, a lot less power required. We're gaining more airspeed, wings creating lift for us. Don't need the rotors creating just as much thrust.
No rotation on the airplane like an airplane. It's just straight up, isn't it?
Yes, sir, level attitude.
Exactly. He's going to enter a downwind now and prepare for a roll-on landing demonstration.
We're saved thanks to an airplane like this. Read that book. Tom Clancy's Command Authority. Man, I was on the edge of my seat reading that about the Marines are out of the way, and it saved the day for the remaining folks that hadn't died in the hands of the enemy. Fantastic airplane.
And ready for the touchdown now. A rolling touchdown.
Built by the Bell Company with the help of Boeing, assembled in Amarillo, Texas. The majority of the aircraft used by the Marines.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes to a stop, are you ready for some noise and some speed?
And Larry, that in the annual Christmas issue of the photographs in Aviation Week and Aviation Week and Space Technology that goes around the world, that's going to be the best photo.
All right, we've got a low.